Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored to you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. If so, is Javier your best pro magic friend? Yes, we're friends for I think 1 or 2 years at this point, and yes, we are a great partner. What won the MCQ? There were literally, I don't know, 100 MCQs, so that's a pretty vague question. I'm gonna keep this hand. I want to play. I'm looking for blue. And if I find it, it's gonna be a great hand. Alright, 6 drop is definitely not what I want to see. Opponent also scratch to the bottom. Would have the Narset sleeves, but they play Gruul. Interesting. Alright, that's a blue land on top of my deck, so I'm gonna go Thought Erasure. Alright, so this is a close choice. Now we can discard a Crawler Pooner, but I'm just gonna discard Spellbreaker. Because if I discard Crawler Pooner, I have a good turn to replay it, just Oath of Kaya. And then my opponent could just go, ooh, that's another good draw, yes. Especially with Oath of Kaya. You're new to the stream and you like how much I explain the thought process. Yes, that's usually, for me, on my stream, you're gonna see a lot of explanation, interaction with chat. Because I just think that just playing the game of Magic, it's a little bit too boring. On stream, like, I usually don't watch streamers that all they do is just playing Magic and stay silent with their music. What I wanna give to you is just what I like, which is just interaction and stuff like that. Hello, Mango and chat. Waste of Thought Erasure because you don't see nice leaves. What's that? Alright. They played a 3-3. That's interesting. We could go to Fairy Time Raveler and bounce out of Kaya. I shouldn't have played land pre-combat. I think I'm actually going to go for that. But the Fairy Time Raveler will die, but I honestly don't care too much. What is the Fairy doing is just giving me a... and I got punished now by playing the land pre-combat. Yeah. Sorry, pre the Fairy. Because now I'm going to shock myself next turn. Which are you refer from? I'm from Senegalia. How do you even manage to gather your thoughts and play the game? You know, I don't know. These games are not that hard. Okay, I'm going to shock myself here. And yeah, this turn is going to be great. I'm going to go this. I just lost 2 life there. That was a mistake. And that's also why you asked, how do you even manage to gather your thoughts and play the game? Because I make mistakes. I obviously make mistakes whenever I play on stream. Okay, I'm gonna go Tyrant's Scorn, destroy. Today you're not playing 5 color. I'm not. Today different deck. I've been playing 4 color for like 10 days or something. Okay, now I have decisions between playing Liliana Plus or Basilica Bellhound. I think Liliana Plus has the highest ceiling because if our opponent doesn't have an answer, Liliana will just run away with the game. And they just explode because they can't answer with it. So Rick, you said 10 times that Bellhound is bad. Dario Spin. I judge too fast. You know, my play, I tend to give... I think a lot of people see this as a bad thing, but I see this, and also my teammates see this as a good thing. I change my mind a lot with playtesting. It's very bad to just be... You just say one thing and then you don't change your mind. For me, Basilica Bellhound has overperformed a lot today. Whenever I was playing against it, it wasn't performing because I was playing Tamio. I never saw the play against Mono Red, let's say. And Sorin, I wasn't playing it in a green deck. He really overperformed there. Alright, so we're playing against Gruul, so we want removal spell as well as Lyra and Binding. I'm gonna board out Hero Precinct 1, Command the Dread Horde. What else? 3 cards. Dovin's Veto. And I'm not sure if I'm going to board out Elder Spell. I probably will. I think I can board out 1 Narset for 1 Cry. I have this part to deal with Planeswalkers. Yes, I think this is fine. Is it better to spend Scorn so you can plus Lily? You just plus Lily there. Happy to be in a stream that explains their play. I'm really looking to improve. Nice. Why you don't play Thief? Yes, exactly for that. Teferi, and also I really like Narset. He's getting a lot of play with Basilica. Playing it in sideboard in Old Man Basilica did feel bad. I love playing online, fast game, blah blah blah. What do you have splashed in red? What have you splashed? No, I didn't splash. I've never splashed red. No. I play 4 color. Do you care if they use Collision to serve the Chin Whirlers? Collision does not save Chin Whirler because Tyrant's Scorn says mana cost. I bought into Credit Carnarium. Mainly the reason is Legion War Boss. People are playing a lot of Legion War Boss in the sideboard. Alright, we've drawn egregiously. If I would have selected 2 cards random to draw, that would have been Thunder Asia and Teferi, I think. Okay, what do I want to do here? I'm just probably gonna take Lightning Strike. And I'm gonna top this D-Spark. I think my hand is just great there. The only way I can lose is if they just got Planeswalker, so I need the D-Spark there. What do you think about the lead guard mage? I prefer Basilica Bellhunt. Let's say as the plains instead of an island. Oh, I have a plains as well. I have a plains and a swamp. Thank you, Control Freak. Okay, our opponent decided to make this play, which is awkward. It's gonna just make us do all the card advantage in the world. Not the card advantage, but it's the tempo advantage. Sure, now they can go Crew Spellbreaker Hasted, but wow, another great draw. We've drawn so well, guys, here. We've drawn very well. And you see the double blue in our set, but all in all, it's not necessarily a... It's not necessarily a 3-drop Narset. So even if you have less ways to cast Narset, it's still pretty good. Alright, I'm gonna resolve this. I think all I'm doing here is just cast Lyra next turn. I think I am going for Tyrant's Court on this Chain Whirler. Actually, though, I can just let it go and then go Kaya's Wrath. Alright, alternatively, I can just take this. So I can just take this, play Teferi plus. This is 6 damage, it could be 8 damage, it goes to 7. I could build Teferi plus Tyrant's Core, and they could just attack me though. Nah, that could be too much damage. I think I'm gonna go Tyrant's Core in here. Destroy Chain Whirler, because I can't destroy the Groove Spellbreaker. Yeah, Lyra does not die to Harpooner yet. So that's why I think I'm gonna go for Lyra here. And then my opponent will need to raise and will overcommit, and then we'll just Kaya's Wrath and win. That's how the game is gonna go. Do you like football or watch Serie A? I don't. A Bologna ci sarai. I do not play. I'm gonna answer all the things, Contra Freak. I do not play PTQs, the MCQs, because I'm qualified for the Mythic Championship already, so I can't play in them. And if I would come, I would play for Colored Red Horde. I'll be in Bologna the week after to play 4 Seasons tournaments. On Saturday I'll play Vintage, and on Sunday I'll play Legacy. The week after. Do you follow the Giro? No, I don't. Unfortunately, I only play Magic. I mean, unfortunately, if we want to have a discussion about other stuff, I only play Magic. As for fun things. Okay, they got our Fleet Daredevil. That's a very good card. It's definitely a very good card because they're gonna go Thought Erasure. Ooh, they got Tyrant Scorn to bounce my Lyra? Wow, I didn't expect this. Wonder why they did this. Alright. I'm gonna go for Lyra again. So what happens here is that they attack. I'm in a tough spot now because if I take, they have Crawler Pooner to fight, but I think I'm taking the trade here. If they just do that, I just gain 10 life in the meanwhile. Also, this is first strike, so you know it's not gonna get damaged. So I gain 10 life here. And Growth Chamber Guardian. Okay. Now what I want to do is probably just play Teferi plus. Not because then it would die. So I'm just gonna go Kaya's Wrath. They could rebuild very fast though. Maybe I'm just losing this game. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. Just flooding out is a problem with this deck. Alright, so what to do? Maybe I should have slow rolled Lyra. I don't know. This spark doing nothing is definitely a liability right now. So I could go Teferi plus. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that, I think. Teferi plus, and even if I don't draw an instant speed that kills something now, it's still fine, I think. Because in order for them to kill Teferi, they need to adapt this. Which means that they don't progress their board. And I can just binding the Growth Chamber Guardian so that their future Growth Chamber Guardian will not come into play. Are you gonna ever work as a lawyer? No, I don't plan on doing so at any point. I didn't like to do that at all. I just finished the law degree because... mainly for my family. What is the strongest deck at the moment? There isn't. Which card do you want to try Modern Horizons for Legacy and Vintage? I think the Mind Control looks pretty good. The 3 mana blue, the 3 blue Mind Control. Okay, they passed the turn. It's weird. Did they have... oh, I think they have just a lot of Growth Chamber Guardian in their hand. So I'm gonna go Thought Erasure. Did that board out Chamber Guardians? Wow, that's amazing. Did I just misclicked? Alright. I think I just discarded his Starfleet Daredevil. This is the Fairy on top. That's gonna stay, I think. I'm gonna go Binding on the Chamber Guardian and pass the turn. Basically what I'm doing here is kinda making so that they have to overcommit into my board, into my Kaya's Wrath, and also saving life total. Eventually I can just Teferi Tamaraller bounce the Dixon Binding and then Kaya's Wrath. I don't want to do it now. I think I'm taking... The thing is that also taking damage here into the Wrath is pretty bad. Oh, I don't want to be a lawyer, no. Not at any point. Okay, so this is awkward. Because if I go Teferi, bounce Binding, Kaya's Wrath, I can just easily rebuild. But I guess I draw 2 cards in the meanwhile. And they also have Binding in my hand. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think I'm going to do that. Alright, draw Lyra. That's good. Now I hope my opponent plays Crawler, Pooner, and Chamber Guardian. Yeah, this is a very cool thing with enchantment with the Fairy. Alright, just go Chain Warlord to kill my Teferi. Makes sense. I didn't consider that play, but this was definitely the right one. Alright, and what did I do? Chamber Guardian. Okay. But I should have finished the Chamber Guardian. I don't know. Maybe they misclicked earlier, but I think that's what they do. I think I'm just gonna eat the Chamber Guardian now and passing the turn. The Chain Whirler though makes my Lyra hard to block. Because if they have just a shock, actually I'm gonna exile this. If they just have a shock, the Lyra does not do it. Sorry. Okay, I pass here. I'm gonna let them hit me. I really hope they play this Harpooner so I can play my Lyra. They pass. The Fairy is a great draw. I would bounce the Chamber Guardian, draw a card. They can't replay Chain Whirler, remember, because there's Binding. Basically now all I'm looking for is a Thought Erasure to discard a Crawler Pooner. Or just a Planeswalker. Like, I mean, I have the Fairies and such. Oh, okay. The Shock is bad for Lyra because if I block the Chain Whirler, that's first strike, so a Shock kills Lyra. Because the Pooner, it fights. So I gain 5 life. And I have to do it or I die. So yeah, flooding out is definitely a thing in this matchup. And also we top this spark and opponent gives 0 target to it. Alright. So we gain 5 life here. Up to 11. They're going to attack me down to probably 4. If first strike doesn't matter in fights. Well, Tapper to 5 color Dreadhorde. Oh, it's in the binder. It's the best deck in stand. I mean, it's my favorite deck in standard, but I just wanted to, play something else. This game is good. It's pretty good. Oh, it now feels like sniping. They played around my second Lyra. Makes sense. All right, the Fairy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just bounce this Chamber Guardian to gain 1 more turn. I don't have any outs though, because I boarded out Liliana, and that's one of the problems of boarding out Liliana. Wow, they shocked my Fairy and not me. Sure. It's reasonable because that means that I don't have the Fairy in play. If I had a removal spell, but it's pretty clear that I don't have a removal spell at this point. All right, and that's a bad draw. Okay, let's change the sideboard. I think I'm gonna go a little bit big. Yeah, Liliana is definitely good. I didn't sideboard it out. Yeah, that was good. All right. Oh wait, I didn't sideboard. Oh, what was it? Did I sideboard out the land? How's this sideboard? Did I sideboard it like this? All right, I guess. I'm gonna cut Cry for Narset for sure, and I don't know about D-Spark. I'm putting to give 0 target for it. I'm gonna cut it. I guess I'll board it and Cry. I mean, there's not much in the rest of my sideboard that's good against them. Fighting is simply, yeah. I wonder why they made that rule. First strike does not apply. Yes, first strike, only Death Touch and Lifelink. Only Death Touch and Lifelink apply in the fight. Cry was bad. Oh, Cry can kill 2-1. It can kill Chamber Guardian, and it can kill Age of War Boss. So that's a lot of things. Yes, opponent getting the Planeswalkers. That could be the case. Right, this is a very good end. Yeah, that's actually not a very good end. Mana base is bad, but that happens a lot with this deck, unfortunately. cry. Nothing to cry. Alright, Thought Erasure. That's fine. It's a 2-drop. Unfortunately, we can't play it now, so opponent can go for Core Chamber Guardian here. See what they got. Alright, the hand is very good. Let's just discard Legion War Boss. I really dislike Spyglass. So what if I have a... I don't think I want Narset. I mean, Narset is a spell, but I think I'm looking for lands here. I don't know, I could regret it, but I'm gonna graveyard the Narset. I hate Spyglass, again, especially against a deck that can play Hostage Taker, because I can just take the Hostage Taker and... You don't have this Sparkle Relevant spell. No, I mean, I think they're just random creatures. I mean, now they have Vivian Reed, so... Probably have to discard it, or I'll lose to it. Or unfortunately, I don't have the Fairy to punish this Core Chamber Guardian play. I do have Tyrant's Scorn, but I think I would just wanna... I just wanna go either Thought Erasure or Tyrant's Scorn. I think Thought Erasure needs to deal with Lyra. Sorry, Vivian Reed. So I'm gonna do it now. I think I can take 4 damage. You no longer think Why Winnie is a good deck. No, I don't. Andrea Mengucci knows opponent's hand before casting Thought Erasure. Why not returning in Hero for the same reason as Mono Red before? Because they have... The reason why I don't like Hero here is first thing first, they have Chain Whirler. And, you know, it's they're just a lower deck, okay? So you don't need this necessarily to make a turn 2 play in this matchup. Whereas you do need it in the other matchup. Okay, so now I can just land a Lyra and hope it sticks. And that's, I think, a pretty good plan. Alright? Because they have very few ways to deal with it. And Lyra's first strike, so a shock does not kill it. If they attack with Chain Whirler, I can smell a shock. Okay, so Lyra here is basically buying us a lot of time. What's a good deck against Mono Red? Oh, my deck. My deck is very good against Mono Red. Esper Control is not playable, so it's... Don't have a consideration for that. Okay, so I draw Teferi. I could go Oath of Kaya. I think I'm gonna go Oath of Kaya plus kill Chain Whirler with Tyrant's Scorn. Here, let's see if I want to attack. If I want to attack, I basically lose 3 life. But if they have a removal spell, I don't lose 3 life anymore. Yeah, no, this is actually good. This is actually a good attack, I think. I think even if they draw Vivian Reed, I mean, I said Vivian Reed, I guess if they draw Vivian Reed and minus it, it's not the worst. Alright, got Tyrant's Scorn. I don't know, I could have taken the damage in order if they had a Vivian Reed or a Crowler Pooner, I could have bounced my Lyra in response. Do you think this Esper version is better than Groom Leader? I mean, they're 2 different decks. This is not an answer for that question. Okay. I'll keep on attacking here. I think I'm gonna go... Gonna go to Fairy Bounce first. And then I'll attack. Putting them on the clock is the best way to win against Gruul. But again, I made a mistake last turn. I should have taken 4 and removal spell end of turn. If I had a Crowler Pooner there, I would have killed my Lyra, and Lyra is really one of the very few ways, you know, I could have won this game. Because 4 4s now are annoying. Because they have 3 4s. That matches very badly. Hello, they call me Calf. If you get a land, attack and bounce, Oath, yeah. But yeah, that's Spyglass, so I knew that this Teferi was just a one-shot. I didn't want to bounce Oath of Kaya, because Oath of Kaya, you know, just sure can go face, but it doesn't kill this 4-4. You could agree, you could argue that, you know, going face would have been lethal now, I guess. What do you think about Just Get Super Friends? I think Just Get Super Friends is a good deck. It's just not a deck that I like. I'm not a fan of Just Get Super Friends. Let's see if this Lyra can go all the way up. Alright, they have a blocker. You see the new Green Storm card? Oh, the life gains card? Yeah, it's cool, but I don't think it's gonna be. Is it only 2 mana? It's only 2 mana, right? Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's a fun card. Alright, Bazooka Bellhound will discard my opponent's hand. They decided not play this Chain Whirler. That was strange. I don't know why they didn't play the Chain Whirler. Alright. Do I want to attack here? I guess I do. I give him 5 life for free, basically. Why not bounce Phoenix and win? I'll let you figure out on your own. It counters Tendrils. Lol, that's true. Collegiate Colossus is a top deck. Yes, it is. I mean, I think we're fine. Like, our deck is... we're gonna game 5 life until they draw the answer. So, we are not in a bad shape here. And as soon as I draw Teferi, I win the game. Big Teferi. Or no with Gaia. I'm trying to play Calfnet. It needs a Phoenix. You're welcome to do so, Calf. The Spark is in my sideboard. I sideboarded it out after not seeing any single target. Alright, Thorn Lieutenant will get through. I have a... Alright, there it is. Unfortunately, yes, this does win, okay. Alright, I think opponent is exploding. Wow, we're winning a lot today, guys. We're winning a lot today. Stacker performed very well. I think we lost only to 4-color Dreadhorde, which, you know, should be pretty bad matchups. Pretty bad matchup. What did we defeat? We beat Mono Red, Esper Mid, Sultai Dreadhorde, some random decks, and now what was it? Now Gru. I think we kind of beat all the tier 1 decks. Yes, this is mid-range, but it has a sideboard plan Upgoing Control, which is a very cool and unexpected thing. Especially in Arena where the decklists are not published. In the MPL, decklists are public. And the mana base, unfortunately, of Esper sucks very often, but there's not much you can do about it. Now goes in the plane, should go to bed. Thank you, Dan Man. See you tomorrow. Why not play the Jumpstart Draw spell? The Jumpstart Draw spell, unfortunately, it's not a good card anymore because of Narset and the Fairy. Alright, so Pyramid Mirror match. They have Thief of Sanity, but we have 2 answers for it. So I could just discard his Thought Erasure. Yeah. Hero Precinct 1 is top card. I think I'm graveyarding it. All I want to draw is a blue land to play this Narset and just hoping to win the game with that. Yeah, I mean, if Commander General is a bad matchup, there's no deck that doesn't have a bad matchup in this format. Every deck has a bad matchup in this format. Okay, this is a tough choice. All those cards are pretty good. Thought Erasure is fine because it deals with the Fairy, even though there's Narset, which is great against the Fairy. I'm just gonna take up the Fairy. For Dreadhorde with Mask Girl or Sorin Ugin? I think I have, like, right now my list is like 1 Mask Girl, 1 Sorin. I don't like Ugin, no. So the thing is that, how do you feel about Ugin compared to Liliana in Esper? Oh, I think Liliana is superior by a mile. Ugin looks to me like so underpowered. I just can't believe people are playing so much Ugin. Ugin to me is like Obnixilus, but worse. And Obnixilus wasn't even a good card. Alright, so you have the decisions between going to Fairy or Kaya. The reason why I don't like Tifo Sanity anymore, guys, is because of the Fairy. So, like, this play is so bad. Because what happened here was, our opponent played a spell that doesn't have an ATB, whereas we're playing a spell with an ATB effect that sticks in play and makes them not be able to cast our cards profitably. And that's why I think the Thief of Sanity right now, it's not good anymore. And that's why this list of Esper is playing Narset over Thief of Sanity. No, I don't believe walkers are good. Okay, so we need to kill the thief now. And we're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it with the help of Europa Sync 1 to make a token. This game has been a clinic, I think, which has gained all the card advantage in the world. They just have clunky cards like Mortify. Mortify is very bad these days. And yeah, they just have the Fairy, but doesn't even do too much because we have Narset sitting in play. And what did Narset do? Narset gave us a Teferi and a Thought Erasure or something like that. Or no, Teferi, I don't remember. Oh, big Teferi. So Narset gave us two Teferi, as well as making them unable to play their cards profitably. What was that? Alright, so they made this play, but that's so sad. That's a very sad play. But I know, yeah, they explode because maybe they didn't realize. It's just, yeah, this is should probably just eat the mirror match. Because we have Narset over Thief. Alright, so we want Command the Dreadhorde in mirror match. We want probably D-Spark. I don't like Dovin's Veto in the matchup, in the mirror match of the Fairy. Elder Spell, I don't know if I want more than one. This is a 61 card. I think if Unbinding is not good, I should need Mortify. I can cut one Basilica Bellhound. And that's gonna be it, I think. Yeah. No, I don't like Duress or Dovin's Veto in this matchup. How do you deal with Frenzy? That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, F4 Teferi. F4 Teferi. I can deal with Teferi Bounce plus discard. I have 4 big Teferi and 4 small Teferi. This Spark, that's true, but it's in the sideboard. When do you board Duress? Usually against Command the Dreadhorde. Or, of course, like Nexus. Like Simic decks, the combo decks. I'm not a fan of discard spells, though. Like, the fact that this deck goes very long in the late game, drawing discard spell is very bad later in the game. And this is not like Thought Erasure, where at least you can surveil. This is just a discard spell, period. I just don't like the rest now. That's just basically So what happened is that I just don't like Duress and Dovin's Veto, usually, as cards. I think Dovin's Veto is playable in that with Teferi, big Teferi, because you can just untap two lands and be able to protect your Teferi, that's cool. But if I get paired against a small Teferi, then Dovin's Veto sucks. I don't know, a lot of people bring in Duress against, for example, 4-color Dreadhorde, but you don't have to play on turn 1 or 2 because you might miss. You have to play on turn like 3 or 4 to hit the Tamio, to hit the Dreadhorde, you know, things like that. Alright, sounds great. Missing blue for Narset, and also Narset, of course. Alright. Hero. It's a good turn to play, one of the best you can do in this mirror match, because it pressures the Planeswalkers, and that's one of the best. Good. Ooh, my opponent end is very strong here. I just got Thought Erasure, I think. I think the way I can win this game is, I'm gonna Krager this land. I know that I need eventually lands, but I just don't want my I think Thought Erasure is just a very good card, especially if you're with the hero. And now Teferi does not do too much. You could see 1 or 2 Mortify. I think Mortify is very overrated right now. It's just very expensive cards and doesn't kill anything other than... It's like basically a 3-mana murder that can also kill Frenzy. That's the only thing. Deck Prison Real. No, I don't. It's not multicolor, so I'm not playing here in this deck. Alright, Bellhound is a great draw. I think I'm just gonna cash my Teferi here. It's not pretty, but I think it does it. I can either bounce a human, because that would just be a removal spell, or I can bounce any hero. I'm gonna bounce a human, because I think they can just replay hero easily next turn. I get punished if they have something like Mortify, or, sorry, what's it called? Basilica Bellhound or Elite Guard Mage. Then I would get punished. But I think this is fine. It's not particularly good, but it also this also gives me... No, it doesn't give me anything. How is better than the previous interaction? I think it's better in a mirror match. Do you think that Thought Erasure is the strongest interaction discard spell? Yes. Yes. The fact that it's good is live in the late game makes it very, very good. Missing Narcissus? Yes, exactly. They don't have black? Oh, they didn't have black? Oh, yeah, yeah. For Basilica Bellhound, you mean? Yeah, maybe. Okay, all they did is just get another Teferi, and I'm fine with that. Like, that's like the backup plan of Teferi. At the worst, it's just cantrips. Alright, we drew back-to-back Basilica Bellhound, which I think is pretty good here. It's just card advantage. Also, gain 3 life. It's not irrelevant because we are, you know, we have a low life total. Also, remember, we played 2 Dreadhorde. So life total definitely matters in this deck. Alright, the Gullet Garmage. That's a good play. Okay, Oath of Kaya. That means that I can kill the Teferi, but this Teferi is not doing much right now. I can also just kill Hero. Huh. So let's do this first. Let's attack Teferi first. If they triple block, I'm fine in killing the hero for Basilica Bellhound. If they jump block, I'm also fine with that. Because I was planning on just cast Basilica Bellhound here. And then next turn, I can go Oath of Kaya, kill the Fairy Time Raveler. And as you can see, this keeps on gaining life and discarding cards. And that's very much real in a deck that cares about life totals. Comunque tiratela meno. Yes, Black Lotus. I'll try to do that. I'd kill a hero. I don't think Bouncing Bellhound is what they want to do. Yeah. I mean, Bouncing Bellhound is... Sometimes it's not that bad if you know, they don't plan to do it much. Okay, that's annoying. It's very annoying. Alright. We have the Spark for the Ugin and Oath of Kaya for either Teferi or Hero. So I'm definitely gonna go D-Spark on the Ugin for sure. And then the question is, where do I want to bring this Oath of Kaya? Where do I put this Oath of Kaya? To the Teferi or to the... I'm gonna go to the Teferi, I think. I think Hero right now does not do too much, whereas Teferi can just, you know, eventually it's annoying. I mean, I could just draw my own Teferi and then I would like to just play Toilet Rager instant speed. So, okay, they drew Teferi or Dominaria. That's a good draw. It's a very good draw for my opponent. Alright, I don't have Ugin, but I also don't have Magic as Ugin. I do have one other spell and one D-Spark left. Untap 2 lands. Hero Precinct 1. It's my draw. Okay. So what I want to do here, it's probably just attack with both on Teferi. To see how do they block. Because they could have some weird blocks, like all these four on the one Basilica Bellhound, and then you know I'm in a fine spot. All right, they get back this card, which maybe I was not supposed to give them back. I could also just not give that. I'm not gonna give it to them. I'm just gonna kill 2 tokens for Basilica Bellhound. That's probably a bad trade. I don't know if I should have done it. All right, but I have this Liliana that I kind of wanted to play. All right, I'm gonna go Hero Thought Erasure now. I'm not sure if the attacking there was good. It probably wasn't. Narset this Spark. Alright. Azure Chapel is for my Liliana. Though they do have... I'm gonna graveyard this. Eventually, I think I'll find a land. Like, this deck plays 26. I think the problem is flooding. There's no mana screwing. Yeah, do change voice. Yeah, they told me that a lot. Shouldn't it be better to kill the 2/2 and see the Thought Erasure? Yeah. That was actually also a line. Oh. Alright, I think we're going too much behind in this game. Alright, I think I'm gonna just concede this game. Yeah. Alright, good game. Elite Garbage was very good for them. Much better than Basilica Bellhound in this game. You see, you have to be open and see and be objective on when cards were good or not. Basilica Bellhound in this game was huge because it protected my it made so my opponent could kill my planeswalkers, and that's very good. Alright, I think I want one other spawn only, that's fine. Yeah, I think overall this sideboard plan is good. I don't want Cry. I don't want Kaya's Wrath, I don't want Dobby's Veto. Let's just submit this. Boom. Sorry. Boom. Stop! I was just controlling F to see if a friend of mine was streaming, but he wasn't. Are we going to raid Scotty Nada today as well? Once again. Oh, I did host him yesterday. I don't think I want to host him back to back. But thank you for the thought. Okay, this sounds great. This sounds great. I thought I raised it to neck with their Hero Precinct one. Oh, I also have a Hero Precinct one. Just close now. I think I'm gonna ignore Hero right now. I think I want to go for Thought Erasure to discard Hero. Oh, they have 2. Oh, 3. Alright, they really got me this time around. Wow, this is great for my opponent. They don't have lands, though. But they have a 6/2 drop. That's incredible. Alright, do I want to discard Thought Erasure? I probably do, because I'm planning on winning with Commanded Dreador this game. I bet you want to cry now. I definitely do want to cry now. Alright, the Fairy Time Reveler. I'm actually gonna do that. I don't mind drawing a card, and also if my opponent is Mana Screw, just bouncing a 2, like, you know, it's just a great play. All I want to do is finding land drops. Let's see. All I want to do also is them not finding land drop. That's also great. Alright, they don't. That's very good. Ooh, double hero. Okay. Let's play double hero here. I could also play Tyrant Scorn on their hero. How does that sound? It sounds pretty good, right? Actually, I can just pass the turn. I can do this whenever. No, I can't, because if they go there's the Mega Token. I'm actually gonna do that, yeah. So destroy this, so that this way I have defense for my Narset. So let's see if they hit the land drop. Like, I think, yeah. Alright, I hit the land drop. That's a 3-drop. What's that? Thief of Sanity. Alright, I don't have an answer for you quite yet. And that could end up awfully. If this Thief of Sanity runs away with the game. What do I want to do here? Probably just play Narset and attack. Yeah. I'll do that. I think I prefer that over Hero. The other spell into Fairy Time Reveler. I'm gonna take the Fairy, because the other spell right now does not do too much, and next turn I can easily see myself -3 the Thief of Sanity, and they might just attack the Fairy instead of me. Can't you counter? Yeah, I know they can't counter, I know. Did I say that? No, yeah. I was just thinking about Tyrant Scorn. That could just main face Tyrant Scorn. Okay, so they hit me, and they hit, okay, they draw also land, which is very good for them. What do they want to do here? They can't Dovin's Veto Might the Fairy. They Tyrant Scorn that. Okay, that's fine. Yes, Thief of Sanity, sometimes the thief is facially untouchable. Some other times it isn't, though. Okay, I really would like to draw lands. I'm pretty sad that my opponent, you know, was mana screwed at some point, and then we are mana screwed right now. Alright, we do. Okay, that's great. Now I think we get out of the mana screw right now. I'm gonna go Hero, and I'm gonna go Teferi, bouncing the Hero. And then I'm also going to hit Narset, but I'm gonna do that after drawing the card so that I have more informations. Alright, Oath of Gaia and more Teferis. I kinda just wanna hit Teferi. The thing with Oath of Gaia is that I don't have it. Now I'm gonna get Oath of Gaia. I don't have it yet, and I do have also a Teferi in the graveyard. And here, I think I want to attack. I mean, that could go kill, so yeah, I'm not attacking. I have a Teferi in my graveyard, and I do have a Commanded Dreador in my hand, and just one land away. So they have a card here. Yeah, so we have a lot of things to reanimate if we draw land. I'm not even sure what we're gonna do for that though. I don't know. Let's see. Oath kills thief, I know. But this is not anymore a kill thing. It's more like a tempo. It's like Teferi, it's almost like a removal spell. Okay, all they do is just double hero. And I draw land. So what I can do is just no, I'm gonna just do I want to just Command the Dreador now, guys? Get back these 4. So I'm gonna get back 4, 10. So I go down to 4 life. But then I have Oath of Gaia plus Teferi at the ready. I think I'm actually gonna do that. Yeah. I'm actually gonna do that. I'll just reanimate everything. Why not commanding their turn? Because I want to use the Planeswalkers. Commanding their turn is not a good play. I don't know why a lot of people always suggest that play. Okay, so let's go with Narset first. Alright, it's fine. And then let's go with the Fairy Bounce hero. 5 hero in place is a lot of heroes. I think I'm attacking here. Yeah, I think I have big defense right now. And command is just great. Veto, no, Veto doesn't care because we have the Fairy. How do you not up the Fairy on board before casting? Yeah, who cares? I'm not using it, so it doesn't matter. I'm tapped out. +1 Teferi does nothing. I don't know why a lot of people just likes to point out things that are irrelevant. Why not have Sorin in this deck? I'm not a fan of Sorin in Esper, never liked it. Natural draw first, then Narset. Yes, that's true. That's the order that you want to make. Okay, I draw land, which is good. And then what do I want to do? I have 7 mana, so I can go Oath of Kaya. By the way, that's the reason why I hate Dovin's Veto. My opponent had Dovin's Veto and he did nothing all the game because I had Teferi. That's why I boarded out. Not because, oh, Teferi sucks. No, Teferi doesn't suck. You have to not put bad cards in your deck. And then it doesn't suck anymore. Okay. Oath of Kaya, gaining 3 life, which is pretty good. And then Basilica Bellhound as well. Though, as I said, Basilica Bellhound here is worse than Elite Cardmate, just because it flies. I could also just get Thought Erasure. Let's see what I find with Narset, honestly, first. I found the D-Spark. It doesn't do much. I could go for Thought Erasure. But then I wouldn't use my mana profitably. I'm just going to go for Bellhound here. I wanted to command on their turn to gain informations. Oh, yeah, but like... I understand, but... but making Planeswalker, it's very relevant. Alright, here, do I want to trade 1 hero for 2 tokens? I think I do. I think I don't care too much about those heroes right now, so if opponent wants to trade heroes for tokens, that'll be fine with me. And if they don't, I mean, they're probably just going to double block 1 and take 4, but they go to 8. I have a lot of tokens. Esper token, yeah. What decks are good versus mono red? Oh, my deck's very good. The Esper control is very... This Esper mid-range right now is very good against mono red. And against Esper control, every deck is good against Esper control right now. Alright, and as you see, Commanding Dreader is just a great card. And you basically use it to win kind of all the mid-range games. Alright, they bounced their hero, I think. No, they destroyed. They should have bounced their hero. Because one of these hero was theirs. So I should have definitely bounced it instead of destroying it. I should probably just concede. I mean, there's no way I have a bad hand at this point. I have 5 cards, and they're all great. How do you know which one is theirs? If it's theirs, there's a little thing on the right of hero. Where can I find your deck? Exclamation mark deck. You can find my deck. For the competitive deck, this will be good versus mono red. Yeah. I don't necessarily believe that, though. I don't think you have to be good against mono red. I think it's better if it is, but, you know, mono is just a deck. Okay, we want to Basilica Bellhound our hand. No, I think I'm going to go for Teferi. I'm actually going to just Thought Erasure them in draw step. To get that Elder Spell if they have it. Our opponent's still in the game. I mean, they haven't lost yet. Do I want to attack with Basilica Bellhound? I would just trade with 4 tokens. I have 8 tokens in play. I think I just win with the team and be happy. Maybe not this. They have 5 tokens. They're gonna block this. So 6 tokens left. They'll block it all and then block this. I think it's fine. I'm gonna leave these back because I'm gonna go Thought Erasure and draw a step as well. I think I just want to finish this. Evening from Australia. Good evening, Clubstain. Love Australia. Alright, I go to 2 life. It's not much life. Do I want to keep all these blockers to pressure my Planeswalkers, I guess? So on top 2 lands, I'll Thought Erasure draw step. Deputy of Detention deals with all my tokens. It's quite annoying. I'm gonna just discard it. Alright, they explode. Nice. I think we got kind of undefeated today. We just lost 1 time. It's pretty good in 3 hours and a half, right? This deck carried us from 98% to 290. Yeah, this was definitely a good stream, guys. And I'm glad you were here. I'm glad we got you know, over 1,000